Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. Shalom, Om Swastiastu, Namo Buddhaya, peace be all of us. Matthew Alexander Bintoro from Petra II Christian Senior High School, and I will present the second motion, which is about students who are encountered with bullying cases are being expelled from school. Now let's take a look at the basic definition of what is considered to be bullying. In our country, bullying is defined as something of a dishonest act. In this case, whether it's verbally bullying someone, or perhaps you're saying bad words to someone else, and many more. Not only that, but it can also work with physical bullying as well. In here, physical bullying means either quarreling or having an agreement with someone. Now, bullying, in this case, has many statistical data that we need to see. According to the 2022 National Assessment regarding bullying presented to you by UNESCO, approximately 36% of students in Indonesia are facing bullying, and 27% of those are facing physical bullying, and 25% more are facing what's known as sexual bullying. In this case, all of these cases of bullying may counteract with the others as well. Most of the bullyings were made from people or students who are technically having a higher social class compared to the others, or they may have a higher social status as well. In this case, when in terms of wealth, in terms of status and social class, as well as many more. Now, once we take a look at the basic groupings of bullying, now let's focus to the main topic, which is about expelling. We know that each student, in a school perhaps, has their own set of skills. Perhaps they may be good at physical, they may be good at academics, they may be good at something else. But other than that, there are also many more things that we need to consider. When trying to expel a student from a school, for example, we need to know whether his or her abilities are technically based on those, and maybe the track records that they may have. In this case, do they have any bad behavior, or are their mental health all right? So from here we can take some notes. Whether a student is technically a part of the school as in academics or non-academics, but also focusing on their skill and their mental health as well as the psychology. Now, a couple more reasons to think about this is the fact that the student is also trying to control his or her emotions. Other than that, the student may face what's known as psychology from their friends, psychology from their teachers, or maybe they have other dishonest acts. So from here we can compile some sort of list on why we shouldn't expel students like that. Each and every person, even a person who is incarcerated from jail, they all have second chances, even though they're guilty of murder, treason, arson, and many more. When someone gets a second chance, then their life will be better, and obviously, they will get to see the world for a second time. And not only that, if they have perhaps a student, or perhaps they have friends, perhaps they have families, they all get to see a second chance. And that also applies to bullying as well. In the case where bullying is really all about quarreling, then perhaps you can talk it out and give an agreement. But if we put in something more serious, perhaps with drugs, or perhaps with something extra violence, then that would be something that is unacceptable and therefore needs more attention and action. Here the teachers can also act as some sort of barrier or as some sort of protector for the students so that they know how to act and they know when to act it. And also perhaps enhance their academic skills to the point forward. And as we know, we're living in a world where digital access is really more important than ever. I'd like to emphasize this one point actually, that we need to know that every student gets a second chance and every student is worthy of another chance in this world. Thank you.